All right. And I think we are good to go. Tonight is going to be very chill. I feel like. Mostly just because it's Saturday. Means tomorrow's work.
I'm tired.
And you're tired, yes. Oh, man. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. My weekend's always...
I don't know how chill an hour of index can be.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll see. Because... I don't know. Index is fun, but doing it for an hour, that's what's gonna... I think the problem is not gonna be doing it. It's just gonna be getting through it for an entire hour. But... I know people have told me that they've done it multiple times, so it must not be that bad. But the only thing that kind of sucks is if we don't have anybody else with us, it's just going to be us for the most part, because people will drop out eventually.
True enough.
So, but I will give people a chance to come in, and if they would like to join in and potentially get a John Prodman poster. Sounds both... excuse me. But anyway, besides being tired, how are you today?
Still tired.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, you did get your shout out today.
I did.
You
I
did.
need to see what it was, though.
I saw it. I mean, it's basically because of the burb screenshots. You kind of got shouted out twice, which is funny. Because he was going over all of those screenshots. It was just funny, seeing somebody else go through the Sylvie stuff. What's funny is I don't think that Sylvie has said anything. And still.
I mean, he made his thing.
It's true, but I don't know if he said anything else beyond that. I don't know, it's probably in his best interest to not say anything.
But what, he just, like, commented on the burb thing?
Oh, did he?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curry did. So he read the Sylvie doc, which we didn't get to. And if you and I disliked reading through the 13 pages with the messages we saw, oh my goodness. I feel like my brain would have melted by the end of all of those pages. Because holy crap, it was bad. This man does not know how to write a document responding to the drama. But it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Hopefully he just like fades off into the darkness slowly. And
into the sunset.
Into the sunset, yes. And we never see him ever again.
What is this sale? Oh, Corpus and Donna's.
Oh, so they do have... sorry, first off, hi chat. They do have a new... They have some new stuff on sale. Some previous things that cost real money now cost platinum. And so if you have platinum, you can buy those, and they're like supporter packs for different eras of Warframe, I guess.
Where's that at?
It would be in the featured section, I believe. It won't show up for me anymore because I already bought them. But it's just like featured packs of previous things. Like I think there is one for Deimos. I know there's one for Deimos. But it's just like little bits that give you some more cosmetic stuff, and that's really about it. That's a cool Volt helmet.
So the only for sale section I see is, so there's the popular section, which is obviously just what people are spending money on. Then there's the sale section, which is a bunch of random like Corpus stuff.
Oh, you need to go to the popular section. There it is.
Popular.
Yes, so it shows the Deimos tribute pack, the new War tribute pack, the Zariman and the Zariman tribute pack. Those were previously like I don't know about the Zeraman one, but previously the New War and Deimos one were like real money only. So now you can buy them with just platinum. And the Deimos one comes with some armor, a domestic carrion drone, which is actually kind of cute, and some other little bits and bobs. It also comes with one of the only other shotgun skins in the game, which is pretty cool. If you would like a shotgun skin, again, it's like 465 platinum, but
yeah,
as I was told,
I will keep it in mind.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I was told by another Warframe creator that the fact that these exist means that they are putting old tribute packs on here eventually, which is kind of cool. Also, if you don't have it, the Shamrock color palette is now available for 1 credit. I already own it, but it's for St. Patrick's Day, so that's cool. Because St. Patrick's Day, chat. They also are running alerts right now, which is really cool. Alright.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Well, do you want to do the alert? I've already done the alerts, but we can do them for you if you'd like.
Well, I mean, the index thing is sort of an alert.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Alright. So, I was told the easiest way to do this is to do the low risk investment, because things start off at the lowest, and you have the lowest points that you have to get. So we're gonna do 30. We're gonna do low investment, and if somebody comes in, which I don't really expect, but if somebody does come in, we're like, hey, please stay. We're going for an hour. Oh,
I mean,
man.
to be fair, I can run high risk investment for like 30 minutes solo.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably be. I think we'll probably be good then.
If you want to, you can just let me pick up the moats and I can handle it.
Okay.
God, I hate this one. Fuck.
I hate this one too. But I think
like the outside one.
The outside one is indeed the best one. Okay. Oh, this is the one where you have to get moats and bank them in order to keep the time going. Right. So we can't let the time expire, period.
That shouldn't be it, no.
Well, no, we have time left, and well, we not only do we have to bank, but we have to keep the time from expiring, basically.
Oh no, the time won't expire. I think it's been a while since you've done this.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. T20
so that's how long we have to try and get all the moats done.
Oh, is it?
It will go back up, but you have the goal overall is just to get it to 50 moats.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while because there's better ways to make money in the game rather than this. So
I don't know. I thought high risk investment was still technically the best way.
Actually, it's just it's Profit Taker. Profit Taker is the best because you get an average of 50,000, and if you can run it really quickly, Profit Taker is better.
Fair.
But I guess it's in the eyes of the beholder. It is indeed.
If I recall correctly, the best way is to bank when you have 20 moats.
I do remember that, yes. I will try and bank when I have a lot of moats myself because I do have Hildren. And Hildren has a lot of health and a lot of shields. But we're gonna try not to die here. One of the elite weeklies that you may have come back up is to not let the opposing side score any points for 3 consecutive rounds. So if we get lucky, we might. I feel like during the hour of doing that, we're probably gonna have that happen. Good evening. Hello, Lucy.
I hate this map so much.
I do too. I wonder if it'll change. I wonder if it'll change when we win a couple rounds. I hope.
It will not.
It won't? Aw, damn. That sucks. That sucks, but that's okay.
I only have 13 points.
Okay, there's another guy down there. I can also do, excuse me, I can do shield stripping as well. That should make this a little bit easier to take out these combatants. Oh, here, chat. I should probably turn this up so you guys, chat can hear the gunfire. That's half of the reason why people watch, is they want to listen to They want to listen to the gunplay.
Everybody keeps taking my moats.
Sorry. Here, I'll mark a for places where moats are for you.
Have you not been picking them up?
I won't pick them up anymore. Here, I'll mark them for you. Well, I'll try my best not to pick them up for you. Yeah, there's 2 right here.
I just hate this map because it shit everywhere.
Indeed. I will only bank if we get low on time. Ooh, excuse me.
Well, for me, this is overall pretty easy because with Rhino, you just stone skin or whatever, and then walk around and do whatever you want.
Right, and you pretty much just can never die.
Yeah.
Like, how have you made your build so that you can never die? I'm interested.
I'll have to send it to you, but it's basically you just want strength and really just strength. Now that I think about it.
Just strength.
Because the thing is, it's not like you cast it once, right? So I mean, obviously you want enough efficiency that you can cast it.
Yeah.
But you don't really need efficiency.
No. Well, yeah. I think efficiency.
You're casting it once and then it just stays.
Right. I think it really depends with excuse me, with efficiency. On the Warframe, because with some Warframes it really doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. The only reason you want any efficiency at all is because if you have to recast it, you want to have just enough that all you have to do is pick up 1 energy orb.
Looks like we have. Oh wow, we have 4 people here with us, so that's good.
I have 23 points.
Sweet. Well, you may bank when you want. How many bonus is that?
It's plus 10.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna get to 25 and see if the bonus increases at all.
Yeah.
If it still doesn't by then, I'll just bank.
Here, I'll bank mine so that we have more time. But yeah, so do you know how the John Prodman encounter works?
Nope.
Okay. 20 is the cap? Okay, so Chad is saying that 20 is where it won't go up anymore.
Fine.
Nice. Nice. Amp Hero, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome.
Yeah, that's how I play Index. I just get everything and then done.
Dunk it all at once. Now we have like 6 minutes time. The hell? That's not. Oh, that was a fake. That was a fake. Oh my goodness. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. We are doing the index today. I was just about to explain. So here's how John Prodman worked. Well, let me explain some of the background story. So John Prodman was like a joke in the Warframe community. And basically somebody kind of made him up. I think it was along the same lines of like John Halo Man. I'm trying to remember that meme, but it's like basically John Halo or something. And the Warframe devs kind of picked it up and decided to run with it. So they made this like dude as so the way it worked was there was a corpus that somebody observed take down an infested creature with nothing but a prod stick. And so the Warframe devs decided to kind of make that like part of the game. So the way it works is you have to play the index for an entire hour, and after 1 hour passes, a beam of light will come down from the ceiling and John Prodman will appear, and you have to defeat him. And once you defeat him, he leaves in a beam of light, and then you get his autograph. That is how it works.
Fair.
John Prodman is badass, indeed. Now, I don't know what level he'll be. Obviously, we're playing for about an hour, so that's probably pretty high. He literally survived an infested horde. Yes. Yeah, that's basically the meme is... Dude survived an infested horde with nothing but a prod stick, and he's apparently like the employee of the month for Anyo, He's like Anya's Employee of the Month. So, he's like a big deal to the Corpus. He's like a celebrity dude. Oh, these guys are already level 60.
That's nice.
Now, what sucks is it's kind of hard to track what 1 hour looks like in this game. In this game mode, excuse me. I'm just going to go off of how long we've been doing this for, which is, I want to say close to 10 minutes.
Bah.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Okay,
my
did you...
skin ran out.
Did you lose any points?
I did.
Okay. Oh, they scored one. Okay. Mata reminds me of Marina, from Splatoon, or the VTuber. Hopefully not the VTuber. But thank you, I appreciate that.
As long as you meant Splatoon.
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. Splatoon, okay, good. Good, good, good. There's a fake. There's a fake of me.
Did they get my points? I think they did.
1 point has been scored on their end.
Well, I had like 15.
I don't know where it is then. One of the things that I feel like is going to be hard about this challenge is sometimes I just don't feel like enemies spawn. And when an enemy just doesn't spawn, that can be kind of rough for time.
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen.
This is why I hate this map in particular. There's like no telling where they spawn.
Oh yeah, it is kind of difficult.
Of the two index maps, this one is the worst.
I agree. Nightwave is doing 3 rounds without scoring? Yes. Do I bank my 31? Yes. If you have 31, bank them. Anything past 20 should be banked. I don't know how many rounds will be 1 hour, but I think after round 6 is over 200. Gosh, damn. Oh man, that'll be interesting. Well, we'll do our best. I've been told that it's not horrible, but it's also not super easy. But I want the poster. It's like not something everybody has, and so I want to have it. Nice. Oh, that person's gone. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what would count as 1 hour. I want to say we're like 10 minutes in.
Well, I mean, you could probably check how long you've been streaming.
I've been streaming for 20 minutes, but like 5 of that was the pre-stream. And then we spent like another 5 minutes just talking randomly. So I want to say it's probably about 10-15 minutes. I don't know. Well, it'll be fine though. I have complete faith. We have 2 rhinos and a Hildren. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I can steal shields, and you can't be killed. More than you already have been.
Yeah, I got fucked.
You did.
Where'd the other one go? There he is.
Just hold tab to see the timer. Oh, you're right. Let's see. It does not show the timer. Yeah, it does not show the timer. Hold on. There is no timer. Oh, never mind. There it is. 12 minutes. We're at 12 minutes. Never mind, chat. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. All I'm good for is screaming. Oh gosh, I'm so used to in Helldivers you have to press 1, 2, or 3 in order to switch your weapons. I'm so used to doing that I'm pressing 1 and 2 to switch weapons, but that's not how it works in Warframe. And it's making it kind of difficult. It's making it kind of difficult. Oh man. Excuse me. Ow. What a jerk. So what's on your list for this week? What are you doing that's fun this week?
I still need to play Pokemon Troze at some point.
You should play it tomorrow.
I could. Oh, do these guys actually drop them? They do. What the fuck?
What?
The itty bitty tiny little robots.
Yes, they do drop them. I think
They're so
every enemy
small,
does.
You can barely see them.
This was the wrong weapon to bring in. It's okay though. Sadly, I can't use my heavy weapon, but that's okay. I think the heavy weapon would make it way too easy. Small robots don't? Well, I mean, Mizu just got some, so...
Yeah, I just got one out of a small robot.
I'm gonna say it probably does drop then.
Really, just one left.
This poor man. A robot.
Robot.
Oh, there's a point. Here. There's one right here. I'll pick it up.
Go ahead and turn it in.
I'll pick it up. That'll finish the round though.
Yeah, but you keep the points between rounds.
We are gonna make a little bit of money from this though. Let's see, we're already at 300,000. Yeah. If we go like 10 rounds, it's $1 million. Hey, that's not bad. What level are you guys at? 98.
Fuck you, investors.
There's a point right there.
I found them all.
Oh, you found all the points?
I found all the people.
Oh.
They're at our base just camping out.
Oh, really? Their base... Are we gonna make their base belong to us? I do wonder if advancing... Because I think that their level grows with every round. So I wonder if advancing every round fast will make it harder for us. Oh, that's a lot of people. There's like 3 people over there.
But, to answer your question, I have no idea.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. I gotta be careful because this gun causes a lot of knockback if I'm nearby the explosion. But it's a really good weapon. Oh my gosh, it looks like you're just covered in green.
Yeah.
Well, that's very mean of them. There we go. Watch this investor as they make it to the— oh, never mind, they're dead. Oof. Let's see, where are we at now? 7, or okay, we're almost 20 minutes. We're a third of the way through. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take a long time. I don't know if I'll ever do it again after after getting one poster. Unless somebody wants to challenge me to do it. I don't know if I'll ever do it again.
That's fair.
Oh, man.
It's wild that I'm dealing 40Ks and I'm starting to struggle to kill them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. They are level 100 now. Yeah.
The guys I do fine with. It's the burses specifically.
I mean, the bursts, you gotta hit them in one specific spot. Excuse me.
How did you end up under the floor?
Who?
This guy got himself stuck under the floor.
Oh, that's a good question. That is, yeah, I don't know. Thankfully, I am glad that they gave us an unstuck command. With how much shenanigans you can do with Warframes, having an unstuck button is really nice.
Back in my day,
there was no unstuck button.
We didn't have these newfangled unstuck buttons.
You just had to leave the level.
You just had to restart the whole mission from the beginning.
Oh man, I can only imagine. I don't know. I feel like I came in at the perfect time to enjoy Warframe, just because of how much, how many good things that they've changed. Oh yeah, they're listening to the crazy stuff people have dealt with. I do feel like Warframe is in the best condition it's ever been. People are okay to tell me otherwise on that, but I do believe that Warframe is in the best condition it's ever been in. Oh man, did a somersault. That's very pretty of him.
Probably the worst thing about old Warframe was the only way you could get challenging content was to sit in a survival for 2 hours.
Uh-huh. What, you mean like actual hard content?
Yeah, so back in the day, in order to get to level 225, which is what people tried to make sure their builds could do, you had to get in the highest level map and stay in survival for over an hour.
What was the highest map? Was that in the Void, or was the Void not around the back?
It would have been Voids.
Okay.
Voids, and I think some like Luas. Oh yeah, there was a point in time where Lua was one of the hardest maps you could be on.
Really? I mean, I can see that. You don't get to it until you hit, well, it probably was a little different, but now you can't touch it until you hit the second dream, so...
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But people would build around specifically level 225.
Uh-huh.
Because if you went to the Void and you did a defense or survival for about an hour, that's where you would be at.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, people balanced around playing one map for an hour. Don't ask me why the community did that.
Uh-huh.
But that was just what we did. We balanced around playing for 1 hour.
That's funny. Alright, I am gonna bank my 10 points. Excuse me, my 14 points. And now it's like you only have to... Now you only have to do it for like half an hour in order to start getting level 100. Because I remember when I did Mott in the Void, I attempted to do a 3-hour challenge alone with Octavia, and I was almost successful. I was like getting to the end and I died. So sad.
Who wants to drop a moat, by the way? Or do we want to rate out the timer?
That is up to you. Wow, you have very low health, I noticed, but that is up to you.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you have 20 moats on you.
You go down to basically 1 health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10, excuse you.
10, yeah, 10. Does it not go any lower than that?
Here, I'm about to hit 20 moats, we're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Okay.
Wait, did he not drop one? Fuck you.
I wonder if they don't drop them after a certain amount of time. How are they
Nah,
getting
I think
modes?
it's just a little glitchy. Sometimes it just doesn't drop.
How are they getting modes? If you were the only one that died, how are they getting modes?
So they can pick up their own modes.
You know what? That makes sense. I remember self-damage and melee channeling. So I have heard the horrors of self-damage, and that does not sound fun.
It was not.
Yep, you don't go below 10, it looks like.
So the Kuvazar was a worthless weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Kuvazar, but the Tsar when it first came out, absolutely worthless weapon because self-damage was still a thing.
Right.
Nobody used the Penta, even though the Penta was actually kind of strong because it was too easy to kill yourself with it.
Thankfully, the Penta's apparently really good now.
Well, because you also had the Secura Penta.
Right. Big smooch, thank you, Zerby. Welcome. But people just like self-damage themselves to hell.
Yeah.
That sounds
The
like
big
fun.
benefit you had back in the day, though, was some Warframes were busted.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when they changed World on Fire from Ember, but World on Fire used to just set everything around you in a giant AoE on fire.
I think they changed it a little while ago. I don't know how recent, but it wasn't like super recent, but I know that people were really upset because of that nerf.
Yeah, Ember was up in the tiers of like Saren for the longest time. Of you just activate World on Fire and then stand in the center of a map and you're good. Or if you wanted to get like a lot of kills on just any regular map, you would just activate it and then run through the map as fast as possible, and you'd pretty much kill everything.
Would it self-damage you with World on Fire?
No.
Oh, okay.
It
How
was
else?
really good.
No, yeah, it sounds like it.
There was also a very short period of time where Limbo could clear maps.
Limbo nukes, yeah.
His 4 would, like, the giant orb used to do percentage damage going out and percentage damage coming back in. Which they clearly didn't think about, because if you do, like, 30% of an enemy's total health going out and coming back in, all you have to do is cast it twice, and they're dead. Because you just did 120% health damage.
Yeah. I guess
was genuinely just a you guys clearly did not think this through situation.
Well, there's a lot of times where I look at how they do something and I'm like, you did not think about this. And I'm gonna exploit it until you do. There's a lot of little bugs like that in Warframe. Like so you know how to get Incarnate and you have to fill up the gauge.
Yeah.
Before a more recent update, you could get that off of corpses. Like, once the enemy was dead, you could still shoot their head and get progress.
That's a good meme.
Yeah, and then they took it away, and everybody was upset, because, like, no, we feel like that should work, and they're like, no, technically, if they're dead, it should not count. And I'm like, yeah, but what if it did?
If I get 8 more points, we're gonna instant clear the next round.
Really?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I have 33 right now.
Oh my
34.
goodness. And what is your max bonus? Is it 10?
10.
That's funny.
So if I get 40, then it's just an instant clear.
I wonder if it would do that.
Oh, it will.
Oh, it will? Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be way more interesting. You both get them, and... See, I've got 3 on me right now. I know that just getting 1 would be enough, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. Spaghetti code is fun from time to time, I agree.
I honestly think the hardest mission you can probably do here is the don't let the enemy score.
Yes.
And it's not through like any fault of your own, it's just through the glitchiness of it.
I agree. It is... I mean, as you can see, we've done really good at, like, taking points. But they've still somehow scored 4. And so...
Yeah, if a point just kind of whiffs into the ether, one of them is like picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only way to do it is to like just have somebody camping your goal and making sure they never score.
Which is a possibility, but like for this it's not. Oh, okay. Not worth it. Guy works for not letting the. Oh my gosh, look at how many points. They are now. They are now level 140. We are also 30 minutes in, so we're halfway there.
So we might. This might be the 225.
Level?
Yeah, by the end of it, we might be getting up to the 225s.
Oh boy, that'll be interesting. I think when John Prodman does come out, I honestly don't know what to expect. Because I know that he's... I don't know if how beefy he actually is. It'll be dependent on the level, obviously.
Yeah.
But... I have no idea what to expect.
I'm thinking they made a mistake making it time-based.
You think so?
Because this isn't a survival.
I remember trying to do the no enemy points years ago, and a mate used Atlas walls to block the goal. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, okay, you want to see something funny?
Yes. You insta-scored. Oh boy, what level are they at now? It's 149.
Oh, did it not go up?
Might not have because it was too soon.
Or maybe we have to kill them?
It may just depend on how long we're fighting them then. The new frame abilities look cool? Yes. Have you seen Dante?
I saw what you showed me of Dante.
Yes. I'm kind of excited for him. I am slightly concerned though. Have you seen his alt helmet? I may have talked about this with you.
Robe.
Yeah,
You're the one that told me it was
That's
a clan
right,
robe.
that's right, I did tell you that, because, like, so, Chad, if you don't know, Dante has an alt helmet that is just a pointed cap. And that's cool, but I don't know if they thought that one through. I really don't know if they thought that one through.
Hey, look, it's me!
What?
Gendro was, spectered into me.
Oh, okay. Dante from Burning Abyss? No, Dante is a new Warframe.
To be fair, you could say Dante, and that could mean, like, any of 20 different characters.
This is true.
Including the original Dante.
You mean that helmet? Yes, I mean that helmet. Like, he has a pointed tip helmet. And he's got, like, he's like in a magician's robes. Listen, I'm not saying that I'll do that, but I know that people are gonna do it just to be funny. And they will probably get, I don't know if Warframe bans people for that, but I could see people being, unfunny.
Well, they shouldn't have given me wizard robes if they didn't want me to paint it white.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that is going to spawn a lot of people being stupid a little bit. Dante from Limbus Company. There's a lot of Dante. Before, like, I heard of this Warframe, there was I really only knew of like 2 or 3 Dantes. And it sounds like there's more than just 2 or 3.
So this is gonna be like a proper hot take that I don't believe companies should police like in-game interactions at all.
I agree.
And if they do, they can't hide behind like this online interactions will not be rated thing anymore. They have to actually pick a rating.
I agree. Because the thing is, when you interact with it, I also feel like you can be held liable for it.
Yeah. Because
you're curating content, and that kind of like makes the immunity thing a little sketchy. Also, really quickly, Ankh_9, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So
it's the thing, a lot of these sites want the protection of freedom, but they don't want to actually offer it.
No, I agree. I 100% agree. I think that, like, you know, if somebody wants to get sued for doing something stupid that is actually against the law, don't police it. Just say, we provide the platform. We have 230 immunity. We're not going to police it. The government, if the government tells us to, we will. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And I know why some of them police it. They police it because they personally don't like it. And like I get it. Not everything is cool to pay attention to, but like you're walking a very fine line by policing things that you don't like. You're basically it's like the conversation that we had about IDs and Discord channels. It's just like the moment that you take it upon yourself to be the police officer, you're taking responsibility that I don't think a lot of people realize they're taking on themselves.
Yeah.
And so
that's why I refuse to ever do an ID thing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Also, the ID thing is, I didn't bring it up, but it's one of those things like, okay, so let's say you were in a Discord that was being like modded by random people you don't know, you've never met before, and they say, hey, you need to give us your legal government ID. Are you actually going to give it to them?
No, absolutely
like,
not.
Nobody
I'd leave the Discord. I would leave the Discord. Absolutely no. Plus, here's the thing. As somebody that did work in security and was handling IDs on behalf of a police officer's instruction, I can tell you firsthand that most people don't even really know what they're looking for when they're looking at an ID. They could just...
100%.
Some people could just look at an ID, see that maybe the birth date correlates with 18, and they go, okay, that's good enough. But you really don't know what a fake ID... Because, like, not only does every single state in the U.S. have a different ID, but, like, every country probably I don't really know how any countries outside the U.S. work, but any country probably has their own custom ID, and their own, like, principalities probably have their own IDs as well. So there's no idea, you really have no idea unless, like, you're, again, like, a police officer, having knowledge to know what you're probably looking for. I just feel like there's way too much room for error in that.
That's why I always hate that, like, you can get in trouble if you mess up, like, on an ID.
Bless you.
In, like, a grocery store or whatever. Because, like, do you really think some, like, 19-year-old kid making minimum wage is, like, 100% sure on what a fake ID is supposed to look like, bro?
No, I agree. He's
gonna check the date, and that's about it.
Well, that's all you're really trained to check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we're not playing Papers, Please here. Like, at least in that game, it tells you what you're looking for, and you know what the IDs look like. But in real life, not a lot of people think like that.
Yeah.
Alright, we've been going for 35 minutes.
So I think they're going up based on time.
Is it based on time?
Well, because now they're up at 170.
Oh, fuck. They're gonna be level 300 by the time he gets here.
Yeah, so I don't think it matters how many we turn in. I think they literally are going up based on time.
Okay. My weapons are slowly doing less and less damage. I should have brought a different primary.
Oh, did you forget to go full radiation?
I did not go full radiation, but that might have been a better idea.
Yeah, so the strategy for Index is full raid.
Really? Is that because it just kills things better?
Well, the thing is, the actual Corpus units, none of the ones in here have particularly big shields.
Yeah.
They're all pretty, like, average small shields, so magnetic isn't very important. But there are Raptors and Burses in here, which are more susceptible to radiation.
Right. They have 9. How did they get 9 points? What the fuck? They must have picked up some of their buddies' stuff.
I fucking hate Burses.
Yeah, I really don't like them a whole lot just because it's hard to strike them. Favorite Warframe? That changes very often, but right now it is probably just it's probably Gauss.
Well, I guess here would be the thing, right? There's obviously your favorite Warframe to play, which is going to change, depend on metas, weapons, what type of content is popular. Like, I think it's pretty clear, I said to you, that my favorite Warframe to play right now is Garuda.
Yes, you love
But
Garuda.
Garuda is also very strong right now. So I guess, like, if I had to pick my favorite Warframe of all time, it's Mag.
It's Mag. Okay.
Yeah, because I enjoy, like, the mechanics around her, and, like, the design of her. I find a lot of that really fun. But, she's not very particularly strong.
Right.
And I probably, like, you can see, I really wouldn't choose her for most content, because
No.
I just know she's not good at it.
Well, I know that some people can make crazy builds of her, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Been a diehard on Zaku ever since they launched. Fair enough. Zaku's interesting, but he's not my style. Well, if I had to think about it, favorite Warframe, it would probably be Wisp. And it's not just
Wisp.
because she looks hot, it's because she's probably just one of my favorite all-around. You can literally do almost anything in the game with Wisp. And I have done basically almost anything in the game with Wisp. Her motes make her basically invincible. Adding the damage toggle makes her even more powerful. And I don't know, she's just... Oh, you've got no health.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Fucking Bursa messed me up.
If you want to dunk, go right ahead.
I might do it.
Cordelia sent me. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Mew and Garuda. Yeah, Garuda is definitely my favorite right now.
She is really, really, really solid.
Which is why I find it very funny that if you look her up on tier list, they all say that she's really not that good. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys smoking?
Is she like a C tier? Or B tier?
She's like B.
Okay, that's dumb.
It's like, what are you guys smoking? She has an infinite shield that can never be broken. And then, if it gets shot too many times, it does ridiculous fuck you levels of damage.
I think people, unfortunately, go based off of the playability on all content. I don't know. Because it feels like the Warframes that are the highest are also the ones that can be done basically everywhere. Which, you know, is kind of dumb. Because, like, when it comes to someone like Hildren, Hildren's not very high up there because people don't really like... They really just don't like her as a Warframe. Like, the biggest thing about Hildren is the fact that her shields can go very massively. That's about it. And I understand that, but, like, you know, she is probably one of the best survival frames in the game. So, but I don't know. I get it.
I heard they're finally changing Eclipse from tap to hold,
Yes.
but I also heard they're nerfing it. Is that last part true? I didn't hear about them nerfing it.
Yes, so they are making it a tap hold. It is being nerfed only on the Helminth part, and they are doing that to make it more in line. So here's the problem with it. Everybody uses Eclipse on all of their Warframes. I think that they said it's like #1 or #2 most used Helminth ability.
So here, I covered this part with somebody, so I can tell chat. So they showed the chart of how people use Helminth abilities. Eclipse was #1. #2, at half as many Helminth uses, was Rhino's Roar.
Yes.
Which is really good, by the way.
I think Roar was also being nerfed, I think.
Yes. Then the third most used, which is half of Rhino's Roar, so keep that in mind. Rhino's Roar is half of Eclipse, and then the next one under Rhino's Roar is half of Rhino's Roar. And then the next one that was under that was half of that one. So, like, Eclipse is literally being used so much so that if we took out Rhino's Roar, Eclipse is eclipsing every other Helminth ability combined. Everyone is using Eclipse on everything for all content.
I thought Nourish was most used. I might need to look up a list. I won't look at it right now, but I'll
Well, they
I'll
showed
have
it
to
on the
look up a
dev
list.
stream.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where they had the numbers, but I would trust the dev stream.
Yeah, Eclipse is most used. Rhino's Roar is second. And third, I think, was actually a Helminth ability. Like, one of the ones that specifically only comes from Helminth.
Right. There's a Helminth ability, and I did this with Hildren for a while. It's not very good, but what it does is it turns all your shields into armor. So what I would do is get 10,000 shields on Hildren and then turn that into 10,000 armor. She would take 1 damage from a lot of shit, but like it's not that good.
So this is not going well for us.
No? Why not? What's going on?
Just my damage is suddenly gone.
Oh, really? Oh dear.
Like, completely gone. I'm just not dealing any damage anymore.
Do you have points to bank?
Nope.
No. Oh dear. Well, we have like 10 minutes to move on. Yeah, I'm noticing
I'm hitting 200s with my... Oh, wait. Never mind, you can ignore me, I'm done.
Okay.
No, I'm still only sitting 6,000s when I was hitting 20,000s earlier.
Well, I'm hitting 20Ks with my shot, so it's not... I mean, it's not that much better, but, like, you know, at least I'm not doing nothing. No, yeah, it is getting very rough. Hopefully we don't have to redo it, because we're, like, at 40 minutes... 45 minutes. We're at 45 minutes now, by the way. So if we just spend the last 15 minutes in this one round, that's, like, fine. I don't know if he spawns in a new one, but I know that he will spawn pretty much at any point during the match.
Who boops me and why?
Oh yay, this finally worked. I didn't think it would work.
Oh, my friend is sending pictures of For Honor weapons.
Nice. I got my Fen Mortar proc, thank god. That is some decent... Oh yeah, that's some good damage. Who spawns? JOHN PRODMAN, the coolest Corpus man in the world and employee of the month.
Employee of the month every month.
Pretty much.
He is the SpongeBob of the Corpus.
Pretty much. He's got... So, like, I'll have to send you a picture of the model. But he's, like, actually really beefy. They made him look like... Because, like, you know, for some of these enemies, like, they have very similar models. And he's got, like, a custom model. They went all out for him. He's Employee of the Decade? Oh, there you go. There you go. Employee of the Decade, JOHN PRODMAN. I heard about him from Veterans. I didn't start till 2020. Fair enough. The only being to beat Zanuka at being Employee of that month. That's right, because Zanuka is technically the Employee of the Month every month. But he is the only one to beat Zanuka. So, and that's pretty big because Zanuka's a robot, so... Anyway, back to Helman's abilities. They are nerfing the Eclipse, but only on the Helman side. It's staying the same on, what's her name? It's eluding me at the moment. You know which one I'm talking about, though.
Mirage.
Mirage. Yeah, Mirage. There we go. It's staying the same on Mirage, but it is a toggle now. Do you know why they're changing it to a toggle?
Because it's so horribly inconsistent that
Yes.
you can't... Like, you either get ridiculously amazing use out of it, or it's the most worthless skill you've ever equipped.
That is part of the reason. The other part of the reason is because they're changing the lighting system in the game. Like,
Fair.
So the lighting system in the laboratories, I don't know if you noticed, is actually really phenomenal and beautiful. And I feel like that's why the laboratory looks so good, is because of the lighting system. They're updating the lighting engine on every area to reflect the same. So the way that it works right now is the lighting is basically different lights put in different areas, but they're gonna do a different... I think it's called dynamic lighting is what they're gonna do. So it's gonna be a different lighting system, and because of that, they have to change Eclipse, basically.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was inconsistent was part of the problem.
I mean, people have shown with Eclipse in the training map, the simulacrum,
Yeah.
that you can like take a step in the simulacrum and go from completely full one way to completely full the other way.
Right.
Because the lighting is just, it's so dated at this point, it's janky.
Yeah, so they had to update it, and they're like, hey guys, what do you want us to do? We're thinking about making it a toggle, or we could do whatever else. What do you think? And everybody's like, please make it a toggle. So they will keep it consistently, and just allow you to have light or dark. So the way it's going to work is it's going to be a hold toggle. And so you can change it based off of what you want.
I wasn't paying attention, by the way. Did they announce how they're fixing Inaros? They announced they were fixing him, but did they announce how?
They are changing up some of his ability. They are... Oh, you know what? Let me bank my point, and then I'll get something out.
Did you hear my suggestion for fixing him?
What, Inaros?
Yeah.
No, what was your suggestion?
Just give him 1 point of shield. He can immediately shield gate.
Let me go to the Warframe channel and take a look at their media. They should have pictures of his rework. Let's see. Inaros rework. So the Inaros rework improved visual representation and mechanics for his passive. Merged attributes of Devour and Sandstorm. I believe that's his 2 and his 3. Sandstorm is now second ability with increased casting and animation speed that opens up ground finishers. Separated Scarab armor mechanic from Scarab Swarm and made it Inaros' third ability. Scarab Swarm has improved swarm logic and a chance to turn enemies into sand cavats. And reworked Negation Swarm Augment and swapped to Scarab armor. They're also making his abilities strength based off of his health. So the more health he has, the more beefy he'll be. Yeah. He's basically gonna become the Zhongli of Warframe. If you know what that means.
I don't.
So Zhongli is one of the Archons from Genshin. When he came out, he was really busted because all of his stuff was affected off of his health. And this was back when Tencent, which owned Genshin, was still in China. And one of the rules in China is if you make something, you can't change it or like downgrade it. You can only upgrade it because of how needy the Chinese citizens are, I guess. And so he came out super busted, and they couldn't downgrade him because of that. And so Zhongli was so busted that they had to make units in the game that specifically worked against him. And if you didn't have him as a unit, you suffered on your team because of it. So, Inaros is basically...
In order to nerf him, they made him worse.
Yeah, in order to nerf him, they made units that were specifically designed to negate his, what made him powerful. Which was kind of funny. I thought launch Zhongli was awful, and it was after he buffed. I could be wrong about it, but all I know is that Zhongli was pretty damn crazy, and they couldn't nerf him because of how the laws worked in China. And so because of that, the only way that they could like make it better was to add enemies that like worked against his stuff. All right, we're at 51 minutes.
Fair, I will say that's not a bad law to have for a gacha game.
Oh, I am not disagreeing with you. In fact, I think it's good.
That's even a problem with MOBAs.
Mm-hmm.
Where, for whatever reason, they'll release a character completely busted and then nerf it in the first patch afterwards.
Yeah. Even
though they knew for months ahead of time it was busted.
No, I agree. It's definitely a problem. I just think it's funny that they made him so... Because, like, apparently he was so busted that, like, not having him was... Because he was basically the meta unit, and not having him was a bad thing. But basically that's what Inaros is becoming, because the more HP you pump into Inaros, the better. I wonder if there's any more things that they said about him. Let me look here. No, I think that's it. They do have 5 new augment mods for Yareli, Nidus, Citrine, Lavos, and Calervo. But that was like, that's like kind of different. But yeah, his rework, a lot of people are already making plans. He's also, I think his stuff works around corrosive damage as well. So people are really gonna try and pump up a lot of corrosive damage into him. And that man's gone. But yeah, I do want to mess around with him when he comes back out reworked, because I did it with Hydroid.
On the points.
Are we? I mean, there's no way they're going to get 50 points in the next 10 minutes.
Keep enough points to keep the timer going, though.
Oh, well, you're not wrong. Do you have points or no?
Nope.
No. Well, it goes in
struggle to kill them.
increments of 100.
Specifically the bursts.
I know the old Scarab Armor Augment is now his main ability and is replaced by you can't die thing. My goodness, man, this thing takes a lot of health. Alright.
Yeah, the bursts are getting very problematic.
They are indeed, yes. So let's see. That's like 3 minutes more of time. I don't know, just do your best, I guess. Oh, that dude has a point on him. Renadell. Keep this man from dying, or from scoring. This man has a couple on him, so I'll steal them from him. See, here's the thing that kind of sucks. Is I think we have to beat John Prodman, and then I think we have to win. So what we'll do is we should get enough points to be right before winning. We'll beat John Prodman, and then win, and then leave.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, why aren't you on my screen? You might be behind me. Hold on.
I defend the stream.
You are, yes. There you are. How are you doing?
I woke up this morning. I woke up.
You woke
I had
up.
a nap earlier. Played a bunch of DNF Duel.
You're happy, Gator?
I'm pretty happy.
That's good.
This is going very poorly for us.
It's not that bad. I think we can do it. I really do. Alright, right there. You dropped a point. I want you to grab it since you're chalking up them points.
I don't see a point.
I think somebody else may have taken it then.
How goes the frame of warring?
It is good. We're trying to encounter John Prodman.
Who's that?
He is the meme. He's
Your
one of the
mother.
meme. He's a main
Oh, fair
character.
enough.
Oh,
She's
there's
a
2 points
wonderful
right
one.
here.
Yeah, we need a lot of points.
Mizu seemed grumpy today.
I mean, he's just tired.
Nah, that's normal though. He's always tired.
DE, how do we fix Urelli? I know we removed her Merluna.
It's Chi-Chi's birthday today.
Oh, that's right. In Genshin? We were just talking about Genshin and how broken Zhongli is.
Yeah, it's... I mean, it's never not been broken.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Even
time?
How much time? 4 more minutes. I guess
We
if
need a
you
bunch more points.
I guess if you got points, sync them. Because we got 60 seconds now.
Yeah, I'm not killing quick enough to get points out of them. And 1 point only gets us
10
about
seconds.
10 seconds.
I don't know if that's getting them in the air or not. I don't think it is. Oh man, I don't want this to be where it ends. We did so good. I'm gonna be so mad.
Where'd he go?
There's a dude over here. Good. Oh, there's 3 dudes over here. How many points do you have?
1.
1.
I know I should install Warframe, but that's like another MMO at that point.
Gosh damn, this man. Not you, but this beefy dude. See, part of the problem, Mizu, is if we fail, we also lose all the money we invested too. I don't want to lose it. Man, we're kind of real close here.
Shadow Money. Are you activating the Shadow Money Wizard game? You should legalize nuclear bombs. Do you have randos with you?
No. Well, we have one that's from my chat. It's kind of helpful.
I just noticed there's more names. What is bullet time with that jump? I have no idea what. Every time I'm watching. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh my goodness. No.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
Oh my gosh. We're literally at 59 minutes right now.
It doesn't help that I'm getting lag.
This is so sad.
I don't. So is it like a mission waiting for a certain enemy to spawn?
So you have to survive 1 hour in the index, which is a special game mode.
Yeah.
We still won.
So how do you survive? So I don't get it. So you have to survive for 1 hour in the index.
Yes, you have to survive for 1 hour in the index, and then the meme man himself, JOHN PRODMAN, jumps in, and he is the Corpus Employee of the Decade. Did we win? We did get the money from that. I want to help?
Yeah.
Alright, Spino.
So wait. So how do you survive for an hour?
In this
You just
game...
stay for an hour.
Yeah, in this game mode called Endurance, you get points by sinking the moats. Did it change? Endurance is honestly one of the harder ones to do. It's still Endurance. Oh, man.
Well, you guys weren't dying or anything from the looks of it.
No. You get
You
a
have to
signed
kill a
card.
certain amount of enemies, because every time you
Okay.
sink points, it will extend your timer. You don't
Yes.
have an infinite timer.
Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. That was all. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. What should I bring instead of this? I mean, the Archoplasmor... No. That's not done yet. I'm gonna hop off. Or you have a good one? Yeah, so if you survive for an hour, he appears, and if you kill him... well, not kill him. If you defeat him, he'll bounce away, and you'll get a signed autograph from him.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's what we were going for. Technically, we still got all of the points. We just didn't... we were 10 seconds off of seeing him. It's the Corpus Money Arena. Well, I can do one more run of that.
That's a long run.
It is. Alright. You said radiation is really good, Mizu?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget, what's radiation made out of?
Well, there is just a radiation mod, but it is cold and... no, it's fire and lightning. Boy, hello, Fallen, and welcome, welcome.
It's falling, man.
I know what-
Find your tweet and retweet it.
Cleanse Corpus might be good, too. The problem is... I'd have to get rid of this Riven mod. That won't work either. We'll be going to bed soon. Okay.
Bed is important.
Bed is very important.
I took a nap for like 5 hours today. It was no longer a nap at that point.
Mm-mm. I can level that up one more time. We'll wait until Spino can jump in. I spent some of my hard-earned money I just won to level up this primed cleanse corpus weapon. That'll help out a little bit. Oh, this was doing radiation, that's good. Invite me? Okay. Okay, this should be much better in my opinion.
What?
I'm gonna try it with Garuda.
Go to Dojo and start index there. We can get Snowmap. Really? Is that how that works? Alright, I'll take your word for it. You're gonna play Garuda?
You're dying.
Huh? Wait, can you hear me? Hello?
You're dying every so often.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was happening in the match too, like everything would start freezing.
That's
I think
weird.
you're having connection issues.
I might be. It says I'm not I'm not dropping frames because my my streaming computer's plugged into the Ethernet, so that won't die.
Did I re-up my filter? Oh shit.
Well, hopefully that doesn't continue happening.
But yeah, completely fair warning. Never try Garuda in this.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, according to Spino, we get
the only benefit with Rhino is Rhino just doesn't die.
Right.
But that only really seems to help with lower levels.
Right.
At higher levels, I don't need things to not kill me. I need things to die.
I remember that starting from the dojo forces the Corpus Snow Planet index tile. Well, that's good. Maybe
question.
Answer.
Is there what are the support units in this game like?
There are a couple support units. What kind of support do you like playing?
Support.
Okay, like no
there are
attack.
A couple support units. What kind of supports do you like playing?
I like supports that are in the fray but still not tanks. They're like mostly like, what the fuck was going on with the red ship there?
That's a good question.
You can move.
There's a few. There's one that's just a pure healer. There's one that the new one, Citrine, or otherwise known as the Jamussi.
Probably Harrow would be Ryan.
You think Harrow? Harrow is like a shield.
I'm a fan of DPSing, and the DPSing converts to healing.
Yeah, Harrow.
Harrow, yeah. Harrow would definitely be that one.
Warframe.
The big thing about Harrow is his 4 negates all damage and turns it into critical damage. Basically, whenever you're gonna get a huge influx of damage, you just negate damage and turn it into critical.
So, I guess the question is how long would I have to play to get those? Or you can get one guaranteed.
What, Harrow?
Yeah.
So he's unfortunately vaulted right now, so the best way to get him is to run relics with other people that have him, which I probably do. Or you can just buy him for straight platinum on the shop.
Or you could just get regular Harrow.
Or regular Harrow is really difficult to get.
Not really.
Well, his chest piece isn't hard to get, but...
So question, what are the characters currently available to be grabbed?
On the Prime versions, let's see here. I'm trying to think.
Well, because I don't really know how like the whole. I know like you do new things. You can grind them or pay for them, obviously. But
Yes.
it's like
All base Warframes you can get in the game, period. All of the base ones are available to get all of the time.
oh, I know they usually give you a Warframe in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how that works though.
So in the beginning of the game, if you start a new account, you get access to Excalibur, Volt, and Mag. Excalibur is your pure damage Warframe. Volt is a little bit of a mage and damage. He's also considered by many to be the best Warframe in the game. And Mag is the kind of more witch
You would
or
want Mag.
spellcasting. Yeah, Mag is the spellcaster basically.
Oh, I see.
She's the closest you'd get to an early blah blah blah.
Support.
I get it. It's
Support.
installing now, so it's gonna be a minute anyway. So
Okay.
Because with Mag, you can at least get armor stripping, which genuinely is a supportive strategy.
Oh yeah, especially when you get higher up there and everything requires armor stripping. Because yes, everything requires armor stripping.
well, I mean that's just like it makes sense to keep things in the game.
Korra Baru.
Speaking of, if you want to make good money, Mag's armor stripping mod from I think it's New Loka goes for like 50 platinum.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna
Really?
buy it the other day, and then I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is a fucking expensive mod. For
I
a
can get it
syndicate
for you
mod.
for free. I can get it for you for free because I'm part of New Loka. I just need to grind some points and I can get it for you.
Yeah, you're New Loka, Parent Sequence, Red Veil, right?
Yep, I will be changing to the three other ones though once I get all of this stuff from Red Veil. Because I want to get all of
Why?
the syndicates done.
Fair.
That is my goal.
But yeah, Mag's armor strip mod from them sells for way too much platinum.
I didn't know that. Maybe I should start buying shit tons of it and selling it for way undercutting the market.
Crash the market.
Definitely
Crash the
should.
market. Crash the market.
There is quite a big economy in this game as well, Roy. And if you really liked
Well, actually,
playing,
it's player base, so.
if you really liked playing it in PSO2, you're really gonna enjoy it
Oh,
in this.
I despise the market in PSO. It was garbage.
Well, it's a lot better
So,
here.
to clarify what we're talking about, right? Platinum is the paid currency, but because of how the game works, platinum is a physical item you get, and you can just trade it to other players.
Hmm.
I see.
So people that are too lazy to like go farming for certain items will just give you their platinum for you to farm it for them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You
So
can't
now
give.
there's a whole market specifically, mostly around prime items, because nobody likes cracking relics, or a lot of people don't like cracking relics.
Very true.
Selling off your prime items. There's
Mm-hmm.
even a website made specifically for it called Warframe Market.
Yep, pretty much.
The only thing you cannot buy with platinum are Tenogen items. Tenogen items are not actually made by DE, they're made by independent creators that like the game. And the reason you can't buy them for platinum is because your purchases, a percentage of it goes to the creator who made it. And they wouldn't really be able to do that with platinum because of how the in-game economy works.
Well, actually, the only place it costs platinum is on the console. So if you play on a console, it still costs platinum. Which is...
I didn't know Tenogen on console cost platinum.
Yep, it costs platinum on consoles.
I'm
I wonder how that
watching.
works.
I'm watching Elko run around, right? I'm watching them occasionally shooting. Are you just picking up items that's for points?
Yes, so these little green things that are flying around me are index points. Every single time I pick one up, it lowers my health because it's... How's it called? I think it's called the burden of profit. No, financial stress. It's perfect.
Right.
My financial stress is level 3 right now, so every time I pick one up, it lowers my health. The lowest my health can get from picking up one is 10, I believe.
Oh, so everyone else is focused on killing, but that's your job, I'm assuming.
Huh?
Typically, right now we're all just kind of doing everything, but typically in like optimal routes, you'll have one carrier and 3 killers.
Yeah, it really depends.
If you're going for something like we're going for, you'll also sometimes have a goalie.
I don't know what that means.
Just somebody that protects the goal.
Enemies can also score.
Oh, you're playing. It's like a game.
Yeah, we're playing
Yeah,
a game.
it's technically a game.
I'll protect the goal,
Nice.
actually.
I'm actually doing that right now.
Oh, you're doing that? Alright, sounds good.
And basically, it just hangs out the goal, just deleting everything that coming by.
Well, because I noticed we already scored one, and they haven't actually scored a goal yet, so I think it's possible we could get it.
I think what we should do to avoid what happened last time is, if we have a lot of points, we should get our things dunked, so the more time we have, the better. So if you get more than 20 points, just sink it, so that we have more time, because when we get to those later stages, when we'll get less points, it'll be more advantageous for us, I feel.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, like, if there's a cap on how high points can go, or how high your time can go.
It probably is 999 seconds. I would assume. It's over 10 minutes, I believe.
They are not coming to our goal at all. They're on your side.
That is fine with me. How many points do I have? 10? Awesome. But yeah,
All we need to do is another 50.
yeah, Roy, if you want, I have quite a lot of relics that I could open up. All you need is to get ones of your own so that you can... Because the way that the relic system works is you go into a special mission, and you have to get this thing called reactant to open it. And everybody needs to do it in order to open the relic. And at the end of the level, you can choose one of the 4 relics that somebody opened. So between yours or theirs. So you're incentivized to help each other open up relics.
Yeah, so you actually do it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like MMOs that actually help incentivize people playing together actually works.
Yes. Playing it solo is not recommended.
Yeah,
So, like, even if you join with 3 randoms that don't even have the same relic as you, maybe your relic just drops a shit item, and one of them drops an amazing item.
Pretty
You
much.
just take theirs.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's always better to just be with somebody.
Yeah, and for the most part, the community's really nice about it. Sometimes you'll find a really old player that has really, really old relics. That's how I got most of my old primes. That's actually how I got since Octavia's my first prime Warframe. Kind of funny because she was way out of date, and I got her first. But yeah, I can give you like the list of Warframes, and if there's one you want to go for, I can see if I have it, or we can help you get the relics for it.
I see.
I also have a lot of platinum, so I can just give you some stuff to start out with.
You know how to do that. I think I'm not loading this. I'll see if I actually want to play it or not is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like I said, if I'm getting a job that goes back on the road, there's no point of it. I'd be home for I'd be home for 7 days, which like, I think we did PSO2 for like, we've been doing it pretty hard for a bit, but that game's also dead.
Very true. This game is very, very active.
When my game gets updated, you all have to come play with me.
Which game?
What's your game again?
MommaOcco.
Hey, there we go. That challenge is really difficult.
Forcing me to play a game I hate.
I will, yes.
Never played MommaOcco.
I just don't like it.
Alright, what time
See,
are
the
we
thing
at?
is, even though it's an MMO, to my knowledge, it is the only MMO that uses the combat system it does. So it really ends up in this love it or hate it spot for a lot of people.
I also had a roommate, one of my roommates used to love MommaOcco, and I'm always enjoyed hearing about it, but every time I watch it, I'm like, I don't have the will. Like, hearing about it was fun, but I sat down and played it was not fun for me. It's one of those games where I'm sure if I got to that point in the game where it's like, I'm past the chaos of the beginning, I'm in this weird state, alright, it's time to go.
Fuck, they killed me.
No! Oh no, don't let them score. They cannot score. Nefanyo, he never scored.
I actually don't have the mission for them not to score.
Oh, really?
The
Oh,
Nightwave, right?
yeah, it's a Nightwave one. You might just be a
Yep.
little behind then.
I don't have it.
I mean, if you want to do this again in the future to get that done, we can.
Oh no, I could do it solo.
Well, there you go. If you really want it, that is. No, yeah, if you want me to play MommaOcco, I've never played it before, and I remember watching that British guy rip it to shreds about in the worst MMO series, but I'll play with you.
They put it in the worst MMO series?
I think it is. Hold on.
Oh, by
There's a
Josh Jr.'s
lot.
Nice.
Yeah, Draw Strife Haze. Let's see.
Oh, did he actually cover MommaOcco?
Let me see.
No way he put it in the worst MMO.
No, that's the name of the series.
MommaOcco.
No, I know that's the name of the series, but I've watched it before. He normally like shreds them. I think there's only one time I've seen it where he didn't shred it.
No, I've seen a few times he hasn't tried games.
He may have not
he
played
really-
MommaOcco, actually.
He's critical, but there's times like he didn't shred Gurnefield. He didn't shred a lot of games actually.
He played
He'll
Warframe.
critique it. Yeah, he'll critique it. I think he's usually critiquing.
Yeah.
Like even Terra, it's like Terra is literally just a combat simulator, but it's like it is good what it does.
Yeah, he may not have played MommaOcco.
I'm scrolling through. He played Aura Kingdom.
There's a lot of them on there that I'm like, man, I considered playing that at one point.
Right?
Was it
He
him or someone else that did the like 3-hour video on Adventure Quest?
That was him. Adventure Quest, or you mean
Adventure Quest.
what the?
It wasn't just the one Adventure Quest. It was all the versions of Adventure Quest that had ever been made.
I don't think it was him.
It was like literally a 3-hour retrospective, and I watched the whole thing.
I don't think it was him for that one. He did what's it called? On the Play channel, what is that thing called? No, he did Adventure Quest. Yeah, it was him, 2 hours long.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But he only did the one.
I thought he ended up doing all of like the whole thing.
No, I think he made a joke that he might do the other ones.
Mm.
But he spent like months playing Adventure Quest just in his free time.
So
And on the side.
Temp says that a tier 8 mission in Helldivers 2, 10 Titans.
Jesus Christ.
See,
Oh, so a
Ew.
fun thing I'm learning, my 1 doesn't actually seem to affect index units.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's supposed to kill enemies that are under like 25% health, and it just doesn't seem to work on these guys.
Oh, that's not good. Just don't die then.
I think I should probably go to bed early for once in my life, but I don't want to.
Oh my goodness. Nobody ever goes to bed early.
I mean, if I lay down and go to bed, I go to bed. I took a nap earlier, which kind of screwed me.
This was a basic extermination? Damn, that sounds like hell. Temp's been on a binge to try and get to rank 9.
That's too much. I think I'm playing Helldivers tomorrow morning. That's why I needed to wake up early tomorrow. Right.
Oh, you're streaming tomorrow morning?
Somebody else is streaming. I'm just there.
You're just there. Fair enough.
I'm not a streamer anymore.
No?
I'm a YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber?
YouTuber.
A tubber?
I tub
Oh, goodness.
boobs.
Okay, so I don't know if it would like be considered a stream topic just because it's not really that interesting. But have we talked about the Sweet Baby? Or is it called Sweet Baby Ink? It's like the
Sweet Baby Ink.
yeah, Sweet
Which,
Baby
by
Ink.
the way, really sus fucking name already.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I watched some videos on it. Rev put out a video today. Apparently, some of the people that were that are in the company were involved in Gamergate.
Of course.
and knew Zoe Quinn, apparently.
I don't doubt it.
So that already should give like, I mean, like, besides all of the other crap that they do, that should like worry people.
My
Man.
favorite Twitter thread on the Sweet Baby Inc. thing was one of their employees made this really long thread pretending like he was being an impartial judge on the Steam group that was outing them. And he's like, well, you know, we should all be very careful about groups like this. Like, how do we even know that they've listed the actual games from this company? And then somebody just went to his Twitter bio and it says, you see that spot in your Twitter bio where you forgot to remove consulting with Sweet Baby
Inc? Oh, it does go above 999. That's good to know. I found out something about it too. Want me to? Yeah, Tev, if you want to come and talk about it for a moment, go right ahead. This is kind of a chill stream, so again,
It was just funny to see.
Yeah, it is very funny. It's one of those things where it's not a topic that we would probably cover on the podcast because it's not really funny. Because I do think that pivoting the podcast towards mostly just funny is a better way to do it. Because it's plus it needs to be fun, and Sweet Baby doesn't feel like it's really fun for a podcast.
Yeah. When I said funny, I didn't necessarily mean like everything we cover has to be like haha funny.
Oh no, for sure.
But like a lot of people want us to cover like serious issues, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Hold on, Tim.
Sloppy.
I swear I turned that off.
I don't believe you.
I turned that off, I swear.
Okay. Hello, Tim.
Hi. I gotta pull this up.
Okay.
So, have any of you heard of Lego butts?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the main part of Rev's video. I was talking about Lego butts.
Okay, maybe Rev talked about this then. But he has made multiple comments about how they hate white male gamers.
That is something I did see, yes.
Apparently she got censored by Twitter or X.
Did they?
Today. They made a statement about something bad with Jew babies.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go into detail about that.
Yes, thank you.
But she's basically saying, and this was on the latest thing was on the 12th, and she says, I usually get grossed out when straight white rich people kiss, but even I think those two are pretty cute. Something she said, I don't, maybe Rep pointed this, in June 13th, 2014, she said, pay me to end your white male game lead ideas.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, new Matt Pat reaction image dropped. I'm putting it in I'm putting it in the memes.
Wait, MatPat put out a new video?
I mean, besides the
The only new video that matters is JOHN put out a new one.
That's right, he put out 2 videos in 1 week.
Yeah.
Oh, that is it must be something's happening.
I know.
Something bad's gonna happen.
It's crazy if he puts out more than one in a decade.
No, that was no, just one of Matt Pat's old editors, because he's no longer running Game Theorist.
Yeah.
They said they're no longer edit for Matt Pat. The video has been out for a while now. I want to share this clip I made especially, but I was specifically asked to remove from it despite being extremely good. And it's literally just him going, orphans have no parents.
Oh my gosh. I think
I
so.
posted the image of it. No, it was probably, for obvious reasons, that probably was removed.
So are they trying to cancel MatPat or?
No. It was just a really thing, guys.
Is it just a joke?
Because it's just a joke, yeah.
Okay.
I was looking through everything, but
Fair enough.
To be fair, in this day and age, it's hard to tell.
that's
Very
why
true.
I didn't. It's just a cute little thing. Like, it's really funny. Because everyone's like, it's so funny. Why would they put it in? And they're like, I know, right?
So that is really interesting. Speaking of canceling, do either of you know who Wilbur Soot is?
Not a clue.
Okay.
That
Tim-
name sounds familiar.
Okay, Wilbur Soot is like a British YouTuber. He used to run a channel where he and a whole bunch of people reacted to different Reddit. This was back when Reddit reactions was like at its peak. And he ran this channel with a bunch of people during the pandemic. and then it stopped randomly, which was really sad because it was a good series in my opinion. And he just kind of started doing his own thing. He does Minecraft. He's like a dream YouTuber, and he gets a lot of girls that really like him. But like recently, like a previous girlfriend of his like came out and said how she was abused by an ex. She didn't mention him by name, but he decided to come out and say, yes, that was me. I'm looking on... Like, the sad thing is, like, she didn't say who it was. And he basically came out and said, yes, it's me. I'm looking for ways to better and improve myself. And there's a lot of drama going back and forth because people really don't want to believe what she said, because she said that he was, like, not only manipulative, but he liked to bite her. he liked to bite her. And do love bombing on her, and she's really interesting.
But people often use biting as like an affectionate thing, so what level of biting is she talking about?
She's talking about hurtful biting.
In his message, he claims the biting was consensual.
Yes, that is what he said, because like she was like, oh, he used a safe word, but then he started using it against me. It's one of those things where I'm sitting here and I'm like,
wait, how do you use it against you?
That's a good. I don't really know. I need to re-listen to it, but like she was like, oh, it was consensual, but at the same time he used it against me, or some shit like that. And the problem is nobody really, the court of public opinion doesn't really know what to think, because he basically came out and said, yes, that did happen, I'm looking to better myself. But people really don't know, like, if like he's just trying to, they really don't know what's going on. And so it's up in the air, like, what really is happening right now.
Well, here's the thing I'll say about that, and why I don't even take confessions as like proof anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like serious issues for a while where people, like, these girls would basically bully extremely introverted autistic guys into admitting to being abusive. But if you actually listen to what the girls were saying, they weren't describing any form of abuse at all. But the guy would be like, yeah, I did all that, and it's she says it's abusive, so I'm a bad person. And it's like, no, she's not describing abuse.
Right.
Like, you're just autistic. You're having a moment.
Yeah, Turkey Tom made a video on it, and I was listening to part of it, and then I got bored of listening to Turkey Tom, because he's actually getting more annoying to listen to recently. But
because he's going away from like heavily scripted content to just, this is what's popular right now.
he is, and like I get it.
The thing doesn't make that interesting.
Like he even made a video about that because somebody made an exposed video on him, and he's like, yeah, I do this because it makes me a lot of money and it's fun to do. And it's like I understand that, but that's not what made you popular, and I don't know if that's really gonna keep you floating if that's all you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like what they did to Mike Z from Skullgirls.
Live streams well. He
Huh?
never has. He doesn't do like live streams well. He never has.
No, I agree. He just kind
He
of
doesn't
sits
know how to
there.
make it interesting. He just reads.
He does, and while like podcast formats like that can be okay, I just don't feel like he does it that well. I don't know.
Like
I
think
mean,
we do
like,
it well.
I mean, like, I don't make $10,000-$20,000 a month like he does. So maybe I'm stupid and I just don't understand how popular the guy with a really bad haircut does his stuff. But holy crap, I don't like it.
It sounds like Mike Z from Skullgirls. Exactly.
What happened to that guy?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Mike C is a conversation to be had. As somebody that actually followed a lot of stuff about Mike Z, that man is autistic as fuck.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what chat means. Is
Yeah.
when I said like it's girls basically convincing super autistic guys that something they did wasn't their autism, it was abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a lot of information. Yeah. So if you don't know what might happen with Skullgirls and Mike Z, like him or not, Fat Otaku did make a really good, proper video on it.
Mm-hmm.
He actually put some information that a lot of people didn't know about. But a lot of the situation going on with the people that under behind Skullgirls are when they pretty much change what their leadership is. A lot of people that are still currently like involved in it, that were from the beginning, one of the artists, she was a-okay with half the shit doing. She actually drew most of the not safe for work stuff as well.
Right.
but she's just openly. But they're just basically using they use Mike Z as a scapegoat because despite the man he tried to do it, he agreed to do. No, he did other things that were kind of creepy. He did his other creepy things. He's not safe from that, but for the most part, when it came like the business side, like where they were like, "Oh, we're gonna take our business and spread it back amongst our people," which he agreed to and wanted to do from the beginning, is not something you can really easily do. As like, yeah, if you're trying, it's not something you can reliably do. And I think everyone knew that, but also, like I said, Awesome Games is shit, and the current people working on Skullgirls are not the people that actually matter and made the game good.
Yeah,
So I just think they don't care.
Skullgirls, I know a lot of people have stopped playing and refuse to play it now because of how much it's
went
devolved.
really bad.
Like, they covered up, they made a lot of censorship choices that pissed off basically everybody that bought the game for what the game was.
And then you have, your small set of people that go, "Oh no, they're just people are mad you can't say panties." No, they're mad because you censored paid content that people crowdfunded. Skullgirls
Yeah.
was crowdfunded for years.
There's a reason people bought it.
So to explain it to anybody in the chat who doesn't know, Skullgirls released a random update like what, a year-ish ago?
It was about
About
that.
a year ago, yeah.
Let's say around
and they
there.
censored a ton of stuff, which did include basically all panty shots. But that wasn't the only thing they censored. People wanted to try and pretend that was it. They censored one of the characters' entire backstories, which was unironically a backstory about how the world was being racist to him, so it's fucking weird that they censored that. I still genuinely don't understand what the thought process was.
That sounds more racist.
It is. They took away the Mike Z announcer pack for the Soviet Russian. Yeah, big band.
They took away Mike Z's announcer pack, which was something people bought.
You bought that.
Yeah, they changed the voice of it because they didn't want Mike Z related to the project anymore, but people literally bought it because it was his name attached to it. So, that's just dumb.
And people to this day still use it.
One of the other things they did was any artwork that wasn't technically theirs, that was in their art book, but was a little racy and risque, was removed. What they neglect to mention when they talked about removing that is almost all of that was charity artwork.
It was both charity artwork and crowdfunded from people that
crowdfunded charity work, and they removed
they
it.
altered a digital art book, not even the game, the digital art book.
That was as I do remember that people talk about that. That's really dumb. And yet people want to say that it's bad.
A lot of people don't understand, because a lot of people would mention with games, when you pay for a game, you pay for the chance that it might be changed in the future. That's what updates are. Which is why technically you can't do anything legally when stuff like that gets censored. There is no such TOS for an art book.
That's like somebody walking into your house physically and like taking your book and ripping the pages out.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're literal Nazis, guys.
Oh yeah, they also censored the armbands on
That's right. I remember that because
I'm like, they're not meant to be looked at as a good people. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, don't you get to play as one of the bad guys from that faction? But it's like you're not supposed to feel good about it.
No, it's the character is Peacock, and I guess Umbrella now. They were both characters from that faction, which they've already dished a fascist dictator people. That's what they are. Like, their goal is to get the Skullgirl, just like everyone else's goal.
Right.
But they're doing it through their way.
It is essentially like banning Team Rocket.
Yeah, they're not as goofy as Team Rocket. They're very much more serious.
Their goal is very Team Rocket.
Yeah, they want it for their own reasons.
I don't know if it's just me, but I can't see the goalie. Is that it? I think this is it.
I'm now noticing that Oka is running into a spot and teleporting back to her home base, and that's the point she's getting.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I've been watching for almost an hour and a half trying to figure out what's going on.
I see it appears afterwards.
We're playing soccer.
Pretty much, yes.
I realize it.
With guns.
What are we at? 30 minutes. We're halfway there again.
Real quick, it's been revealed that Sweet Baby Inc. is working on Fable. the new Fable.
Well, nobody likes the new
Cringe.
Fable anyway, because when you did you
know,
see
but
the face
it'll
of that
make
Fable
sense.
character?
Right, but it makes sense.
No, yeah, it definitely makes sense. 110% make any game that you see that looks like shit. They probably had their hand in it. Like I looked at the list. I looked at every game on that list and I was like, I have not heard of half of these games, but the ones I have heard of, they all suck and they failed fantastically.
I found out that Lego Butt specifically actually was working on Tunic, a game that I thought was actually fun to play.
Was it really fun?
Yeah, it felt like classic Zelda in a way.
So then, was there any issues with it, or
No,
Oh.
not as far as I can tell.
maybe they had a random W chat? Oh my goodness. I guess I'll give it to them whenever
Well, here's
wherever
the
they
thing.
got.
It is unclear how much involvement they have with any particular project they're signed on for.
Exactly.
Because
Fair.
they are both a writing and consulting firm. So there's a chance they wrote the story for the game, or there's a chance they just consulted on racial sensitivity for the game.
Fair, fair. Really quickly, hi Tenno, how are you enjoying Warframe? I am good. Stinky Tails are I'm doing good. We are trying to invite John Prodman to the scene right now. No, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hope that they are never used in anything like War. Because, like, here's the thing: Warframe in itself is a pretty. I wouldn't say that Warframe is progressive, but Warframe does a good job at being very tasteful with what it brings in. So I just hope that they never feel like they have to bring in Sweet Baby.
The devs are annoyingly progressive for Warframe, genuinely.
They are.
They are.
A little bit, but I don't feel like it's too much in your face.
No, it's not the game, which is the benefit. The problem is they do it for shit like the chat.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Wait,
They
what?
have-
Wait, I
The
missed part of that.
developers themselves are problematic. The
You can
actual
get banned
story
in the Warframe chat for saying trap.
Yeah.
No, it's specifically
Why?
Neza is a trap. So never say that. Legit, don't say that. You will be unable to chat for the rest of the time you play the game.
No, you can't say the word trap either if a mod catches you. I got a timeout for saying it.
So what you're
Oh,
saying
this
is
person's saying that.
monitor,
Hold on, I need to open
Reddit
up
mods.
Twitch chat because my Twitch chats
Okay.
get like cut in half. Let me
Oh.
open this up. This person says it
I
used
got it.
to.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Well, I used to start to start off, I used to be part of the dev team as a guy at a Lotus, chat moderator, but I retired. We kept my status as design council member as a founder, and ambassador of Warframe in Xbox.
Okay. That's cool.
I mean,
Well,
it's great.
then you probably know the. Okay, so if that's the case, Stinky Tails are us. Are we right or wrong about that? Is what I guess what I'm asking.
What you're
Well,
saying
I've
is I
told you
finished
this story
downloading.
before about the
The
drama
dude-
that happened between a bunch of them.
He says that this is due.
Sensitive mod.
Yeah, that you know what? That's right. I need to correct it. It was due to sensitive mods because I don't think it was all of DE. I think it was specifically due to sensitive mods, and they ended up having to get rid of those mods after there was quite a lot of backlash. So I don't think it was.
Kind of like what happened in Bungie is there were a lot of like really progressive moderators and game masters and stuff, and most of them were actually laid off in the layoffs.
Most mods were
here's
kicked
my
off.
main
That's good.
complaint with that. Because I've told Oka about this story before. There was huge drama in Warframe back when I was playing it over a particular content creator called A Gay Guy Plays.
Oh, I
whose
remember this
YouTube is
story.
just AGGP.
I remember the
It's pretty
story.
based.
Yeah, so he got he upset some of the creators because he was brought onto official DE live streams where he would flat out talk about just sex and fucking dildos on the Tenno live streams.
Yeah, I don't like because listen, you can be.
Constantly making people uncomfortable where every other word of his mouth was, "Hey guys, guess how many dicks I can suck and how many dildos I can fit in my ass."
I think I feel like it really shouldn't go without saying. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. Just this is a video game, all right? And DE tries to
weird.
market this to kids, or says that they like kids to play it. They have censorship options for kids. That I don't really appreciate. I don't know.
It's actually weird. Warframe is rated M, but they don't post that anywhere.
Yeah.
He tried
But,
to seduce me, and I banned his account on Microsoft. That's funny. Well, not
But
funny
there
that he
was-
tried to seduce you. The fact that you banned him.
There were several creators that got their Warframe creator status revoked for calling out AGGP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't like. Because again, I don't feel like. I think the thing is, and I think this is I think most common people would agree with this. Most people really don't care if you're gay, bi, trans, whatever, however you choose to fall. I don't think most people care. They care if you make it their problem, and that's what we're seeing today. Is most people are starting to get upset because you're making it their problem, and I'm saying you and is just in the general like space of the universe.
No,
Like-
you're specifically talking about Mizu.
Oh, sorry, Mizu. But like, I think if people stopped making it their problem, they wouldn't care. It's just like I don't care. Like you know, I don't feel like a bunch of straight people walk around telling people how much sex that they had with their significant others. So I don't feel like
Only for coping.
this is true. Only if for coping. Very true.
Oh, sorry, it's insecurity. It's insecurity that causes that. Everyone that is like doing something that's
Okay, what's the time?
Hold on a moment. Stinky Tails RS, thank you for the follow, by the way. You can I'll tell you what, you can add me on Warframe, just add a note saying who you are, unless your name is the same. Just because I may forget because I'm stupid.
What is a good Warframe version of my name?
That's a good question.
Royan? What do you mean?
Oh, see, so in Grand Blue Relink, I'm Grand Royan. Some fucking weirdo.
Pretty gay.
No, but just like
Yeah.
sorry if I cut you off there, but my issue
No.
isn't if somebody likes the same sex. I've never really ever had that issue. I mean, it goes against my religious beliefs, but what you do is fine. I can still say that I love everybody in the world and like let them do their own thing. My problem is just when you make it everybody else's problem, if that makes sense.
If you're shoving it in someone's face.
Yes, I don't want it shoved in my face, and I don't want it really shoved in anybody else's face.
Okay, made a good point. You being your religious belief, like yeah, even as someone myself who's religious, I don't shove my religion in people's faces. Like I just don't do it. It's not something I want to do. You know, to the behest of my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, it's like saying things like I don't sit there run around saying about all the people I just had sex with when I just had sex. I'm like, that's not important.
No, it's not. I really don't care.
I'm like, yeah, people know that I'm bisexual. That's about it. Well, that's like the end of it. If the conversation comes up, but it's like, oh, that like half people don't even know. They don't care.
No, it's just like hell. Even with my friends, I don't just go like, "Hey, let me tell you about my conversations with my partner," because you guys definitely need to know about it. I was like, no, they don't. I don't think Tim needs to know.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about the sex part. You go,
No.
oh, hey, I was having a, yeah. Well, it's like this, like, oh, I was having a conversation with. If it comes up on topic is one thing. But if it's just
yes.
like, you know, a
Yes.
random.
But no, just
Yeah, it's just.
oh, go ahead.
So,
sorry.
how long did you say we had, Oka?
It is right now 39 minutes. We have 20 minutes left. I think with the amount of time we have left.
1,931 seconds, we have 31 minutes of time already.
Okay, then we just need to survive. So just
which
run
is
around
really
and
hard, I'm
survive.
assuming.
See, we did
don't
way
even really
better.
have to survive. We just have to not quit.
Then I would say don't even collect motes. Well, actually, collect motes, yes, but don't let them score. Maybe we just sit by the goalie and not let them score. So whenever I say don't let somebody score, all I can think of is that Beavis and Butthead joke where it was either Beavis or Butthead. It's just like, man, I really can't believe I just never scored. We never scored. We're just gonna, I just like these old people. They probably have scored.
Warframe has 2 gigs left. Now that I've upgraded from Fisher Price internet to Tonka Top internet, I can actually download things.
Warframe is small, unless you're actually.
No, it is not small.
No, installing through Steam is small.
Oh, I see.
Through the launcher takes 5 years.
I just realized I know Stinky.
see.
Cool.
I
No,
mean,
we
it's
had
still with the PSO2 being almost 120 gigs. You need both the base PSO2 and the new Genesis installed.
oh my gosh, yes. I heard that
And don't get me started on World of Warcraft.
I heard that what was it? GTA 6 is going to be almost 200 gigs.
Ah,
I
I
don't-
see 2K is trying to beat Activision at their own game.
I don't understand how they're focusing too much on graphics at this point.
Really?
No, that's not it. They are. People have already looked into this. They're not compressing their files right.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
too.
that's right. That's right. I
Well, yeah, because if you compress a game right, you can make it really small.
People have looked into it. Like the current Call of Duty, that's like 190 gigs or something. If they just did some basic compression work, you can already get that down to, I think they said about 70. And that's just some idiots doing some basic compression work that don't know how the game is built.
So what you're
It makes
saying
me
is
wonder-
they're not doing it.
with companies like Square or Bungie, where Square has all the content from Final Fantasy 14 in the game still. Meanwhile, Bungie's removed half of their game.
Well,
So-
Yeah, it's
14
still
is
huge.
14. I feel like is not the same amount as of intensity of Bungie, because I feel like Bungie has way more graphics, way more stuff that they do. People can disagree with me on
it's
that.
also the well, it's not that it's the graphics, because yeah, graphics matter, but I think ironically somehow Square has made a more optimized game than Bungie.
This is true.
Same
Bungie
much.
does operate on spaghetti code. At any point, the game could break for any reason, and it's probably Telesto's fault.
I mean, that's how Halo works as well. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I don't know. It's funny. It's really funny. Halo was legit spaghetti code. Like, if you actually look into it, that thing should not exist.
Mm-hmm.
In the state that it does.
How
But
it
for-
works, no one knows.
But for some, well, you've seen the physics engine of that thing. It's
Yeah.
so when I used to like the old RBG Red vs Blue stuff, you spent so much time in there that you kind of learn how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
And you play enough Halo, you learn how Halo works. It's just like these things were so broken because of limitations. They didn't have like this infinite resource and budget to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think now because like it's like how they said they're huge resources. And they have so many like resources to do it. Like they just keep stacking on top of it. It's just like they're not compressing properly. So they just keep stacking on top of itself. But because like I said, they have too much resources, they don't do it right. It's I say this a lot when it comes to like a lot of games. Like sometimes you need like the holdback to keep something in the correct spacing, but
Yeah.
when you don't have holdback because of reputation, it ruins it.
You know what my favorite example is of a company that just cannot compress their shit to save their life?
Which one?
Game Freak.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I have a very specific example in mind. It's not just the company in general, like some people will say.
Mm-hmm.
But in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the character Lily has her model replicated in the game, I think 5 times.
Why?
Really?
Every time there is a cutscene that uses her, instead of calling her model from a library, they legit just made a second model and put it in the game.
Why?
And they make
Besides angry
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Or Nummy, or
Game.
Oh my god.
Anytime a character is used in a cut, yes, anytime a character is used in a cutscene, that character's model is placed under the ground in the world where it's needed, and they just replaced that character's model every single time.
That's bad.
You know, we may want to stop
That
collecting
ex-
motes and banking them just so that we don't,
honestly, that makes so much sense with how horribly Sun and Moon run on the DS.
Oh, did you
my
die?
God, I didn't even think about that. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think there's also I can give you another reason.
That came out early on where somebody hacked the game files, and they're like, why are there 5 models of Lily that look exactly the fucking same?
Why can't they
Part
just...
of me understands the change between Ultra and Ultra Moon because that was when the Switch was out. But
Oh yeah,
Sun and Moon?
I finally get to play Warframe at a decent looking frame rate. 'Cause last time I played this on a laptop.
Congrats. Well, I can play it on the Steam Deck, and it plays
wonder-
decently
That's
well.
something else with the Steam Deck.
No, my laptop was just not that good. It was an
Oh.
old laptop.
Fair enough.
I played Warframe on like an old Asus laptop.
Apparently, you can
Yeah,
play it
you
on
can
an
play
iPhone now.
That's amazing.
I don't know how
Yeah.
good it is, but you can
I
do
heard it's
it.
very optimized.
Thank you, Japan.
But no, so what I was saying though was I think it's also Oh god, what is my login? Oh god, what is my login?
Hopefully you remember your two-factor because
Oh, I can't hear anything. Give me
Yeah,
a sec.
Warframe's loud in that menu. Good luck.
When
Alright,
did
turn
we
it
as a
down.
society forget how to compress? You are in for a rude awakening, my friend.
Never.
You need to see how the current generation uses computers.
yeah, we are kind of fucked over. Once
I've
once
seen
the
it.
old one leaves, we're kind of fucked because the new generation doesn't know how to use computers.
Kids that are like, 13 and 14 type on computers like my great grandfather did,
Yeah.
using
Probably even
just like
worse.
their index fingers and like tapping it one by one. It is horrific to watch.
I almost wonder if kids are being trained this way because of these tech YouTubers.
No, it's because they're used to typing on an iPhone.
Oh, yep. That's it.
And I think a lot of people forget kids don't type on touchpads. They slide.
Yep.
Even on my phone, I slide.
I've never
I
used
tap.
Slide.
My dad uses Slide, but I don't.
Slide is unironically just better in every way.
I tried using it. I don't understand it, so I'm old-fashioned.
What do I think of the monetization in Warframe? Someone told me they thought it was predatory. What kind of monetization? Are you talking about the 10 again?
Here, I
Again,
will.
Yeah.
I like to clarify this because this is always my favorite anecdote about Warframe's monetization. They made a gacha in Warframe exactly one time. In the first 2 hours, some idiot had spent like $2,000 or $3,000 on it. And as soon as they saw that, they shut down the entire system and said, if there is a person that can spend that much money on this in the first 2 hours it exists and not have everything they want out of it, the system is predatory and needs to be removed.
That's nice of them.
And that was the Kubro imprinting system.
Really?
Yes, Kubro imprints used to be 100% randomized, but you could pay platinum for another imprint. And some idiot spent like $3,000 on Kubro imprints.
That's like Monkey Gate from Grand Blue.
I saw someone
So,
complaining
for
about
those
the
who don't-
plat voucher. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about the monetization in the game. Here's what I will say.
Oh,
You
the
are
plat vouchers make me happy.
Here's what I will say. You are stupid if you do not buy platinum when it is 50% off. Because yes, it is overpriced. And I think they know that, which is why they give off the vouchers. They're expecting that you, as a person that doesn't play the game, probably doesn't know about the well, maybe they don't expect that. I'm not going to speak on behalf of them. But like, if you are not going through the voucher, I've never bought platinum when it's not 50% off at the very least. Never. Because it's just not worth it. It's way too much money. Like, the amount of money it costs to get 1,000 platinum is a lot.
It's especially interesting thinking about that when you consider that people use platinum for trading as well. It's
Yeah.
not
Well,
just
because you don't have to buy platinum.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, here's the
People
thing.
obviously buy platinum because they're lazy and they have money to spend, or because they got a really good voucher. But a majority of people typically just trade for it.
Yep.
Here, I can try and cap.
We're
I
at
got a
49
50%
minutes.
off recently, and I didn't use it.
I got a 70% off, or what was I told Oka? They have a 90% off voucher. And I bought the, like, $100 pack.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I got a 75% off. I bought a $200 pack.
Yeah, I got a 75% off, and that's when because, like, here's the thing. Let's see, they were complaining that D's trying to get you if D wants you to save money, then do it. I don't know why
Yeah.
people would complain about that. I really love their vouchers. The fact that they're like, hey, you can buy the platinum regular, but honestly, if you wait till you get a 50% off, great. I honestly think that's great. I don't see what the issue is, and if that makes you save your money, good.
I mean,
Okay, I have I'm
Oh yeah,
logging.
Garuda was the
starting
right
game.
place.
I don't know why people would complain about saving money. That's crazy.
Well, because here's the
Everybody-
thing. I will say, chat, a ton of stuff in Warframe is way overpriced. The thing is, there's no reason to buy any of it.
No.
You said I should get mag, right?
Yes, get Mag.
I would say Mag or Volt.
Volt is definitely, again, Volt is one of the best units according to the person you
Volt-
ask, it's the best in the game.
Yeah, Volt's one of the best in the game. The thing is, it's a very high tier unit for doing stuff way further in the game.
Isn't Volt the one you're using right now, Oko?
No, I'm using
No.
Hildren Prime. Hildren is Muscle Mommy.
Oh, okay.
And I'm using Garuda.
Muscle Mommy is actually kind of hard to get base of. Her Prime is way easier. But if you want her, she's nothing but have a shit ton of shields. That's basically all
I
you
would
do with
say
her.
Hildren's probably one of the more difficult.
So so Bag is basically a bunch of like AoE and CC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mizu is the one to talk to you about Mag because I've played her and I have her,
have
but I don't
Mag.
know her.
I don't.
I love Mag so much.
I know I'm not gonna stick on Mag forever, obviously, but
Well, most people don't main one Warframe in
No.
general.
I don't.
I'm a one character Andy forever.
I mean, that's fair.
You'll rethink that as
No,
you play Warframe.
you challenge accepted.
I mean, I understand that point. I do.
No, I have committed to this.
Well, no, you have
Committed to the
understand, we're
bit.
not saying that you're gonna
Hold
play
on,
Warframe and you're gonna
hold on.
realize there are better frames to do something.
Hold
Because you can
I
play
played it.
all content with any frame.
Can I play this game on controller?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
I'm
It
gonna
is
don't.
use
horrific, but you
I'm
can.
gonna use my new fight stick.
So,
And I'm lying. I'm plugging my controller because it's going off. And I have to press some buttons. Okay.
does the only playing one frame forever count if you move from the base frame to the prime variant?
Yes. No.
Yes.
If you no. That'd be no. If you
No?
wanted, if you were already going for the prime variant forever, but that was your main goal from the beginning, then yes. Oh, okay.
Fuck this raptor, dude.
Look, it comes down to rule of: do you actually stay on that character, or do you actually like? Weird, because I don't know how the variants, the
So-
prime
Funny thing
variants
is,
work.
The
I
Prime.
wanted Saren. Oh, go
I
ahead,
was
sorry.
just gonna say the difference between a prime frame and a regular frame is it has different polarity in the mod slots and has slightly improved stats. So it's just slightly better than the base version.
It's a buff. It's just an
Yes.
update.
Yeah, it
It
has.
also
It,
looks different.
it does, yes. But you can
But
wear the
overall
base
play the
skin.
same.
They play exactly the same.
Then yes, that counts as one.
Yeah, it's. I would never count. Like whenever I did a tier list on comparing Warframes, I don't really consider the prime and normal one much different. The only difference is that there are some slight buffs to them. Their polarities change, but they have the same moves, same stuff, same everything.
Yeah,
What
to
were my looks
clarify,
sensitive?
there is exactly, to my knowledge, only one Warframe in the entire game where people consider there to be any substantial difference between main and prime.
Why is this sensitivity so high by default?
Which Warframe is that? Is that Umbra?
Korra.
Why Korra?
Korra has like some weird nonsense between her base frame and her prime that affects like how you play her.
Oh, fair enough.
Because her I've mentioned it to you before, her stats are like just barely in this weird section to where you can't do certain certain strategies with her prime variant.
All right, hold your points. We are at 54
So-
minutes. Yeah, we have plenty of time.
My base mag looks so empty compared to your guys's.
Well, that's because the Prime Warframes are shinier. The Prime Warframes, so the without spoiling lore.
I wouldn't say it's that either. It's not even just primes are shinier. Its mag is literally one of the first frames ever made.
This is true.
And as time has gone on, they've gotten way more crazy with design.
This is very
Yeah.
true. I'll show you Citrine when we're done. She's the Gemussi. Literally the
Gem Uzi.
yes.
Which is canon. They put that in the mod chat.
Yes, they
When they
did.
were doing the updates.
They have that in their red update chat. They said the Gemussi cometh, basically. I get so weird with this game sometimes. Like they want, again, like I was saying earlier, they like to say that everybody can play this game because they have filters on and stuff. But then they come out with stuff like that, and I'm just like,
Well, also, the canonically Warframes can get pregnant.
yeah,
No,
yeah. They
say
said that during a live stream.
They said that. Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Don't worry about
That's
it.
a
Don't worry
question
about
for
it.
Don't worry
Reb.
about it. Fine.
That's a question for Rebecca. I don't know how to answer that question, Mizu.
Rebecca,
She's
sure.
only answering that because of frames like Saren and Wisp.
The question, Mizu, is would you?
Would I fuck the frame?
Yes.
I mean, I would with Wisp. I mean, as hot as Saren is, like, your dick's not coming out normal after that.
But would it be worth it?
No, shit would probably burn.
Tim, would
You'd
you do
wish
with
you got an
Saren?
STD after that.
Well, no.
Honestly-
Saren is Space AIDS, alright?
No, wait. Hold on.
Oh.
You put it inside, you're done.
What is
What if
better,
it's on
pistol
the
or the knife?
outside?
Pistol or the knives?
Pistol.
Oh, the knives.
Yeah.
Hold
I went
up now
knives
there.
originally. That was not a good option.
Which one? Here's the
just-
thing, you can get all of
I
them
mean, he's-
eventually.
I guarantee they're giving him the option between the Mark 1 Lado and the Mark 1 Kunai.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're-
In
Yeah.
which case, the Mark 1 Kunai is just better.
Yo,
is
you're
the,
right.
um,
You're
I
right.
have a Lato Vandal, which I would argue is better than the base form Kunai.
Yeah,
I like the gun.
and here's the thing, it really doesn't matter because you can buy the other variant later from the shop for credits.
Yeah, any Mark 1 item can be bought for credits.
Yes.
I hope we get a cutscene when he drops.
I don't think as much as a cutscene as much as it is, you see a blinding pillar of light and then he appears on the battlefield. They removed the Mark 1 weapons from the tutorial. Oh, so it's just the regular weapons then, never mind.
Oh, fair. Fun fact I learned, by the way, chat. If you want to get Incarnon weapons, you actually want to use the Mark 1s.
Really?
Yes.
Are they better? Well, here's the thing,
So-
it depends.
The way Incarnons work is they give you a percentage boost in order to bring you up to the Incarnon status.
Mm-hmm.
How do I pick?
But that percentage just applies as a percentage. So the higher percentage it needs to go to get you there, the higher like that number will be across the board.
Interesting. I should test that then with some Mark 1s then.
Because I learned that specifically if you're doing the pseudo-exalted weapons like Korra's Whip, the best stat stick in the game for it is Mark 1 Bow Incarnon.
The weakest version gets the biggest buff. That makes sense. That makes sense. I forgot they also removed the broken versions of the mods. Roy, I can give you some mods, by the way.
Nobody liked the broken mods. They were so dumb.
Actually, I kind of like them. The reason why they're useful is when you have to spend time grinding to get your first multi-shot mod, having the broken version is a really good education to it.
I forgot who this first guy that we deal with is.
Vor. Literally VOR.
Don't you guys only deal with him for like?
Alright, he
couple
comes in
episodes?
50 seconds.
Every planet has a different one. Vor, Vahek, Alid V.
Alid V is my favorite.
What was Uranus, the underwater one?
Oh,
was
he's another
Grineer.
Yeah, he's another Grineer
Tal
guy.
Regor.
Tal
yeah.
Regor.
I had to fight Tal Regor so many times for Equinox.
That's right. So Equinox is the only Warframe in the game that you need 7 parts for. Because normally every Warframe needs 3 parts plus the blueprint. Equinox needs 7 because she has a day and night form. Alright. How long we got? He's coming in 10 seconds. I don't know where he goes. I don't know where he appears, but he is going to appear. I'm going to turn up a little bit. Oh shoot, I have no health. Alright. Where is this man? You're not John Prodman. So this dude's in a green suit. Mark him if you see him.
So what is 4-1 is again? That wasn't.
Because-
You know.
Because the Tenno is very valuable.
Because they're so
It's a lot
think
of
it
lore
like,
stuff.
Um,
We're unironically space wizards, and they want the space
Bow
wizard
or
magic.
automatic rifle?
I said the
Bratton.
bow. Yeah.
I said bow or rifle.
Rifle.
Where is
Thank
this
you
man?
for saying what it is, not the name of the thing, of the gun I don't know, because I will never.
Where is this man?
You can't say like the game names. I don't know them yet, so it doesn't worry. They can't find me.
Here, let's turn in enough points to go to
Wait,
the
wait,
next.
wait.
Oh wait.
Is that him? Yeah, there he is, there he is, there he is! Kick his ass! He's level 297!
What level are you?
Oh!
He killed me?
Oh, there he
Yeah,
goes.
that's the boy.
And he's gone! He disappeared! Oh, come down here. Get the thing, get the thing. It drops down there.
So what's the So you don't beat him, he just dips.
Yeah, he leaves. Alright, dunk your points. Make sure you get that thing, because that's the poster.
Yeah, I picked it up. It didn't actually say anything though.
Yeah, I won't say anything till you leave. Actually, will it be in my inventory? Oh, I fell down. Yes, I got the poster! I have the poster.
Yeah, you never need to do it again.
I mean, I can do it again if I want another poster.
Right, but why would you?
Nah, yeah.
Like
Man,
that.
that
You're talking to
Man.
the person that has their orbiter completely filled with shrubbery.
This is also talking to the person that got Legendary 1 in a year.
No, legendary. It was rank 30 in a year.
The point remains.
Awesome! Congratulations.
Most people I talked to weren't even 20. Rank level 20
This is true. This is
by
true.
their first year.
Okay, Tam, listen. You have no room to speak. How many hours do you have on Destiny?
That was from Shadowkeep to now.
I have
Still.
1 hour on Destiny.
That is like 5 years?
All right. Let me.
You know, the 2.7 million is also pretty good.
This is a great poster to have. I can show this off now, and I know exactly where I'm gonna put my John Prodman poster. Look at this man. Oh my
Dude,
gosh! Put
I
it
didn't-
right next to the Ember ass.
Beautiful.
I know, right?
When you said John Prodman originally, when I saw the title for the stream, I thought you were doing a
Yay.
John Warframe meme. 'Cause
No.
I've never heard of John Prodman.
I'm playing John Warframe.
Here, let me pull up the John Prodman page.
That's what I should name it. So John Warframe.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad.
Here.
Oh.
This is the page. Let me go to the story. On March 1st, 2014, a user by the name of Lisa posted a thread entitled "The Most Badass Ever in Warframe," where during an infested invasion, Lisa documented a prod crewman, basically the dudes that carry the little prod sticks, taking on a Forid and despite all odds surviving the encounter. Other players noted the crewman's bravery and subsequently engaged his accomplishments, and ultimately christened the lone crewman John Prodman. And basically the whole story is
I get a neutral sensor.
the whole story is just the fact that DE recognized it and decided to add him to the game as like an official thing. Yeah. No, I mean I won't.
I mean, that sounds very familiar to the Leroy Jenkins thing, or the
Kind
Let Me
of.
Solo Her.
Kind of, but he's not a real player. He was
Oh, he wasn't? Oh,
no,
okay.
it was an NPC.
That's why it was kind of impressive.
Yeah, because the Forid is a beefy enemy that will. The Forid temp is like is like the chaser,
Right.
which
There's
is.
gunk on the back of my ship.
Let's see. I'll play this just for now, but like, yeah, he's like a big deal because he was the one NPC that didn't die. No, I will say I did go really ham on Warframe getting to rank 30. That's just because I was like, can I do it? Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Mizu, do you want to do some Razorback now for like a couple minutes?
But I'm here. I'm online. I'm playing the game.
This is true. I need to add you in game. Here. What is your in-game username?
I have no idea. Roin VT. Capital ROIN. Big case VT.
All right, you've been friend
Yeah, go.
requested.
That's you.
We could pass him some mods.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing.
There we go. I've accepted friend requests.
Okay, the only thing you'll need in order to accept some stuff on behalf of us is you need to have at least something to give us. And that could be anything.
He probably needs to do a little bit because he needs some credit.
Yeah.
I don't know even what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I've opened your store ship comms. I guess I'm going there.
Oh, you're in the middle of the tutorial story. Just do the tutorial story right now. That's it probably won't even let you engage with us until you finish it.
Yeah. Nice wizard hat, okay.
But yep, it did accept it. Perfect. Yeah, it will keep you in there until you do that. Am I too crazy to imagine a future with a Cephalon-themed Warframe? I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but Cephalons... You would have to have a Tenno that became a Cephalon, basically.
I feel like we would need a more futuristic storyline.
Need to be MR2 to trade. Oh, that's right, you have to be MR2 to trade.
Because I almost wonder if some of these Warframe arcs feel more... like themed after a certain era of history.
Some of them definitely are.
Because like right now it feels very Victorian steampunky.
With
I think it
ones?
depends on like what they're interested in at the moment. I actually don't think there's any particular plan to it.
Well, they have planned like the 5 Warframes into the future. That's what they have said.
Well, I mean, they have it planned in that sense. I don't think they have like the themes of each Warframe planned out. I think it's more like when they're designing one, they're like, I'm kind of interested in this right now. Maybe we should design something around that.
Oh, I do think that Rebecca...
I do think ones that are tied very explicitly to the story are themed to the story.
Yes,
absolutely.
Like, Corvex is very much themed towards the area that he's in.
Yes.
Kind of. I mean, Corvex is the concrete Warframe, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really feel like I see the theming from the laboratory.
I could see that, yeah.
I don't know, but he is a cool Warframe.
I think he's more to look like the enemies in the laboratory.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe.
He has, like, it's not exactly, but he has some of the same weird design elements of, like, feeling kind of fashioned together.
I guess I can kind of see that.
So I'm assuming a lot of the enemies are just we kind of like they're just made together. They're put together by random things.
It depends on the enemy and the area. There's a couple different factions, and the newest area has... Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but the enemies are quite wonky.
Yeah, so you'll at the start really just be fighting Grenier, which are just... They're basically clones.
They're clones of clones of clones.
Which is why they look retarded.
Yeah, for the most part.
They also exist in a matriarchal society, which is why they're so inept at everything.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That shield pack or railgun anyway. That's fine.
And then the other one that you'll fight is the Corpus. They're like evil capitalists. They're like if capitalism went way too far.
Look at what Twitter thinks is capitalist.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, it's very accurate. Yes. Yes. They just took what Twitter thought of capitalism and made it a thing. So, but yeah. Then the third one is the Infested, which are... They're basically like the Flood from Halo.
They're every faction plus a little bit of their own.
They're the Taken from Destiny. Like they're just the kind of the amalgamation species.
Well, yeah, that or the Flood, again, from Halo.
They're definitely themed originally after the Flood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Warframe does wear its inspiration on its sleeve.
How
most
am I
of the time.
supposed to get into this vault area? I can't seem to get in.
Anarcho-corporatist? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably technically what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't like corporatism here. What are we doing? Oh, right, we're doing survival. Right. I forgot what I queued into. But yeah, the thing that's really nice is they reduced a lot of requirements for getting through the main story. It used to be you had to be like a couple ranks in order to advance the story. Now you can do the entire story on rank 0, but you won't be rank 0 because you'll have so much stuff that you'll rank up.
Wait, is that out now? I thought that wasn't out yet.
No, yeah, it should be a thing now.
Oh, okay.
Should be.
I don't
Where
understand.
did
what's
this mod
happening.
come from?
Basically, they time gated you on story until you hit a certain point. Now they don't.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
The story
Actually,
used to be very wonky.
don't they still gate you a little bit?
It depends.
New War.
New War, it requires you to have your Necromech, and it requires you to have the Railjack, and that
Right, but
is a little
That is a
bit.
gate. Not a time gate, a gate.
Yes. It's not really much of a gate, though. That's just get these things done so that you can participate in the story.
Right, but if you're forced to do them, some people will be turned off by that. I've even been seeing it recently.
Well, I can understand that, but it's...
But that's
I don't know.
just anything in general, though.
Yep.
Like, if even going through one story to get to the next story is technically a gate.
This is very true. But it's more of that thing to stop your progression.
I would
It
also
might be-
say that, like, the main gates they have for early quest, which we're getting MR stuff,
Yeah.
is basically not an issue at all anymore.
No, they got
Because
rid of
there's
that.
so many weapons you can buy for credits that you used to not be able to, that it's just not a problem.
Yeah, that's one other thing, Roy, is you're gonna have to, like, find a weapon you like, and then you'll have to level other weapons.
Yep.
I do want to give you some platinum so you can expand your weapon and Warframe capacity, because you only have the capacity for, like, 2 Warframes at the beginning,
Yeah.
and that's the one part of the game that kind of sucks, but
What's a free to play?
it's a free game, so I understand.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
don't
know,
understand what's happening. I cannot seem to open this vault.
You were alive for less than 5 seconds.
what?
I'm finishing up my final level 8 mission before I can move on to level 9.
Oh, you playing with blueberries?
Yep. And this Asian guy,
Wait,
because
what?
Asians are fantastic at games.
Is that what his name is?
No, his name is in like Chinese, I think. I think it's either Chinese or Japanese.
Hey now, it's two very different people.
It is two very different people, but it's late and my brain is shutting off.
Attempts racism is coming out because he's tired.
I've actually managed to get stuck in the tutorial.
Oh, did you really?
Here, Ryan, share your screen with me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there. Okay. You know what happened? I
What?
wasn't at the right angle to activate the security system.
Yeah, that is something that can happen in this game, is not being at the right angle.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't phase me too much. I was like, oh. Okay.
This game is a little bit janky sometimes.
I
I know.
I would say it's way less janky than Destiny, though.
I mean,
absolutely.
how old is this game now? It was on the older side.
Warframe is 10 years old. It's close to 11.
11.
say
It
that
is
it's
11
fine.
years this year.
Yeah.
I want a shotgun.
The hell?
God, the new light experience for Destiny. That is why I won't recommend it.
I want a shotgun.
There are multiple shotguns in this game.
I
Some of
want a
them,
shotgun.
some of them are very fun.
But
No.
how about the Ricochet shotgun?
No. I just want shotgun. Shotgun is fun gun.
I can.
I think easiest one to get you would be Sobek, unless I'm misremembering how to get it.
Which one is that again?
Yeah, Sobek's gonna be the easiest because you can just buy it the blueprint for credits, and it uses some basic materials. The
Yeah.
hardest one to get is probably the Neurodes. Even then, I could get you the Neurodes in one run.
You're
Yes.
saying a lot of
Sobek
words
isn't-
I don't get.
Sobek isn't the best shotgun, but I actually really like it,
Is it
even though
fun?
other people don't.
You like obscure stuff, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Royan
You
would kind of
just-
be on the same wavelength as me.
Look, I love the double shotgun in Doom. That's all I love.
Sobek is 2 barrels, but it's not a double shot.
No.
That's
My rule is
cheapest.
if I am point blank on that, I want to do max damage.
Oh, so Royan, here's a good meme shotgun you would like. The game has a regular double barrel shotgun. It's called the Tigris.
What's that?
Oh, Tigris is pretty decent.
What's that?
There
He's
were
9.
5 optional objectives for Tier 8.
Really?
Yeah. 2 Stalker Nests, a Spore Spewer, a Thief Sight. I didn't see the last one.
That's
Oh my
funny.
god.
You can get a frame slot and weapon slots from... Yeah, that's right. You can get slots for free from Nightwave. Which requires you to play the game.
I think Nightwave actually makes this game far less pay to win.
It does.
If Nightwave didn't exist, I would say that Warframe would have similar problems to Elsword.
Fuck Elsword.
Well, there are some mechanics that would
Fuck Elsword.
would be a better
Well, I think you and
example.
Temp are in the same boat for that.
No, yeah, fuck Elsword. But,
Probably for different reasons, though.
yes. I just hate that game out of spite now.
Can I? Exilus slot, shell compression. I might have to level it up more.
Oops.
Can you really not? That's so dumb.
What?
I was trying to see if I could get the Tigris Prime to have more than 4 shots in the magazine.
I
Because now
don't
we
think
have
so.
shell compression in the Exilus slot.
I don't think so.
The answer is no. It caps you at 4. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I read something different. I'm dumb.
Dude, you hungry? I'm back.
I
Welcome
need
back.
magazine capacity.
Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna
So
find some
Ryan,
Yeah.
there's a double-barreled shotgun called the Tigris. It is one of my favorites.
What does it do?
But you can get a mod for it called Ammo Stock, which increases the magazine capacity.
No, I don't want a bigger mag. I want less magazine.
No, you want a bigger mag because it's funny when a double-barrel shotgun shoots
No,
5
no,
shells.
no.
4
I
shells.
want a barrel shotgun that only shoots 1 shell.
You can do that.
Oh boy, Intrati Boils.
Or wait, you should be able to do that. Which one of these lowers
Okay,
magazine capacity?
I got a bunch of.
Okay, I don't think you
Random.
can. I thought you could lower magazine capacity.
I got 24 melee kills. I kept melee killing things.
Alright, chat. Tonight, I think I'm gonna double raid Hexa because she came back tonight.
Install
And-
segment.
She's back from her thing.
I have
But-
acquired the codex.
Congrats. Chat, this is where I'm gonna end the stream tonight. We did it. We accomplished our long-standing goal, which is to meet and beat Employee of the Decade, John Prodman, the coolest Corpus. Well, maybe not the coolest Corpus. There's a lot of Corpus that I think are cool, but maybe one of the coolest Corpus just in existence. The only guy to get a signed poster that you can hang in your room. But I think this is where I'm gonna be done. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow for weeklies and all that good stuff. And yeah. Until next time, chat. You all have a fantastic one. Thank you everybody that came by today. I appreciate it. And I will see you then. Bye.
Isn't that the one you guys are talking about where it's
It's a trap frame.